Gotcha.
Yeah, so if the language Celestial is known by anyone, you
I
will
am known,
understand
so
it.
I heard it, therefore I shook my head. I kind of chuckle a bit too.
Well, now that they're free, I guess we walk into the clearing with the rest of them.
Yep.
And I say,
Before I leave, by the way, I cast Mending on that trap.
Be gone, trap.
Oh no, that repairs it.
Oh.
I look at you.
After I'm
I
out of it, I
actually look
repair
at
it.
you. Oh, I'll say this. After I see you do that, Celeste, I look at you and I say in Celestial, I appreciate you doing that, and so do my ancestors.
It was there for a reason, as much as a hindrance it was to me.
But that's the only thing I'll say in Celestial in respects to the conversation. But I do say this in common. If you'd like, there is some tea that I have prepared, and we were all going to sit down and have a chat about these demons, as I call them, or ninjas. And it seems to be there's a whole group.
Demon ninjas.
Yes, there's a reason why I call them
As the
that.
sun goes down, it starts to become dark. I mean,
Can I add something to my little abode?
Yes, you can.
Because of it being a sacred ground, guys, at night something really indifferent happens. You notice a slight glowing shimmer to my lavender flowers around my house. And it acts like a natural little, but you notice that it almost acts like a weird mirror, if you will. So it almost seems like it's an invisible barrier within it, within the clearing. That's what it looks like. So it's like a bubble or a barrier around my house. That's what it is.
As the night comes to a start, y'all, everyone is just huddle up inside this little house.
At a fucking fire while I'm drinking lavender tea and maybe a few other people. I don't know who, but
Everybody's having tea, or they're
yeah, I don't know.
having, I don't know, a snack or something to eat. Anybody want to describe what they're doing?
I'm actually reading a book that nobody can make out. That's what I'm reading.
Okay.
I pulled it off my shelf.
Anybody else? Would Nitro like to do some singing and?
I like to play the bagpipes by the fire, by the chimney.
Oh my! There's no chimney. It's just an open fire, my friend.
Oh, then that's what I'm playing my bagpipes by.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy. I swear to God, I cannot be serious with that fucking voice. Jesus Christ. Alright. Actually, for the people who had the ninja cloth and stuff, actually for the sisters, I was actually gonna have a conversation with them eventually. But yeah.
Go on.
As I see the bagpipe man start playing, Suki just exits the building because she does not want to hear that shit.
Oh my fucking Christ.
Damn, music critic much.
Yikes.
So Suki just stands watch for the rest of the night outside.
Actually, I if possible, I motion this the two folks, the two sisters, hopefully. There's like a table that you actually have chairs and stuff you can sit at. Off to one end of the living room, I guess. I motion you two to come over there because I have a book. So I'll let you two deliberate from there. It's like, hey guys.
You go and sit down.
Okay.
Got
I said,
it.
hey guys, I may have found something. I'm just curious to start off. Do you guys know anything about the ninjas or demons that came through? Like, what do you guys know by chance?
We are foreign to this land.
As am I, even though I live in a forest. In any case, I was reading one of my old books that provides history of the lands, and there was this old clan that apparently imbued the souls of the damned with their soldiers.
DM is getting water. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's just in one of the books I was reading, and I was just curious to know um, the cloth that you guys found. I described the cloth, Suki, I think, is the one that, and Nitro, you guys know the cloth type, right? It was like red and inlay with amulet on it, right? Parts of a robe. Okay, cool.
I don't know, to be honest.
Alright, that's fine. But anyway, I described the robe that's like reddish with white on it, and has parts of an amulet. But I referenced part of the text because the demonic shadow clan that I was reading about mentioned something like that. So it seems like it's possible that dark magic could be involved, but I'm not 100% sure. And if that's the case, that means a bit more of a sinister kind of problem here, historically.
DM is back.
Oh, well, you missed it.
Could somebody?
Yeah, I can fill
someone-
you in. I was describing to them about the cloth and how it seems like there is a demonic Shadow Clan ninjas that have been around for 3 millennia, and it seems like what could suggest dark magic being used, because I had an old history textbook that I was reading, and it somehow mentions part of the robe, how it's like white with red inlays on it, with like an amulet on it or something like that.
Mhm.
But anyway, I described that, and that's basically what I was saying, is that there's a possible connection here, but I'm not really 100% on it, though. But I was just curious to you guys, is all.
3 millennia certainly is a long time, and no one's done anything for this.
Well, there was something that was done. It was even further back than that. About 15,000 years ago, and this is before my time. Way before my time. Apparently, there was a suggested, what they call Hell Wars, that were performed or enacted, in which case there were demons that flooded the lands 15,000 years ago, and all the portals were sealed, all in which were destroyed. There's no evidence or trace of them on these lands. And I've been around here for a couple millennia now, but none of their traces have existed. They have been completely erased. In any case, part of me wonders if somehow legacies or pieces of that dark magic of those demons have somehow managed to stay abound on this plane of existence, is my thought. But again, for thousands of years, I have not been concrete on that evidence. Otherwise, I would have done something. So, talk about me being a weird historian.
As the masked fox rambled about all the history around this place,
I'm a Kisune,
area,
thank you.
Kitsune. Everybody basically just goes to sleep. It's nighttime, sleepy time.
I found a
And I
cot.
can-
in
Oh
my room
wait,
right there.
I was gonna ask like the sisters, like your attire seems to be similar to one another, yet you two look not the same. Are you perhaps part of a religion?
I quietly nudge my sister.
Yes, we're followers of the revelation.
Ah, the revelation. The true believers, as they say.
Surprised you've heard
What
of it.
Yes.
What particular reason interests you in saving kidnapped children?
Does one need a reason?
It's immorally wrong. No religion can change that.
Yes, but we only heard this information. We've only gotten this information just recently. My curiosity is to how it came across your ears.
This is the first time I'm hearing of it. I'm only speaking on it from a moral stance. But I do incur how this happened. What are you implying by what kidnapping? Is it something that happened recently?
We only just came across this information today, according to like where we are now. Today, just a town over. We didn't know this until till now. So my curiosity is how did you two end up with this information?
That is indeed
Uh,
curious. How did you guys get
How's
this
this?
information? I kind of raise a slight eyebrow too.
Celestine just kind of looks over to her sister.
The way
Has
we
this
all
been
find our
occurring?
information, rumors, bounty boards, and the like. We were off
Fair
on a
enough.
mission, and we heard some information and decided to do some good in the world. As I said, what better reason?
I nod and say, fair enough. No matter what dark corners of the world, information is information, as they do say. I just kind
I
of
don't believe
twinkle.
you.
Do you say that?
Yeah, I don't believe you.
A stern look from me, but I don't say anything.
I just kind of squint but don't say anything.
I should say this in voice, but I am a horrible voice actor, so you're just gonna get my shitty voice.
I don't care. It's
Trying
fine.
to say.
Nah.
You're good. Just say what you want to say, man. It is an interaction after all.
Do your best.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Sound like a.
I'm still overly trying to work out my character's voice.
I am too.
Meanwhile, you will only ever get one voice from me because that's all I can do.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
even
fair
gonna
enough.
begin
That's okay.
to pretend.
That's okay.
I'm not either.
I,
but-
my character is Japanese, but if I try voice acting a Japanese guy, I just come out racist.
Oh my god. That's a start.
Got it. We can only voice as stereotypes now.
You know what? Imagine we had a voice mod where we speak something and it says an entirely different language, but in a weirder voice. That'd be wild. I need that
Oh, we'll be like Tekken cutscenes.
for real. All right, back to the moment though. I just look at you and it looks like you're gonna say something, but you don't know what the fuck to say. So I just kind of look back over at the sisters and I say, I will say this though. Seconding the comment about the attire, it is definitely well set up for the environment around here. So I give you that.
Always pays to be prepared.
I agree. I've just lived in these parts for a while. And then I just kind of lift my tea. I still have my tea mug or my book. Or actually, no, I close my book and I look at them and I say, I read and I know things. And then I say, and I will chat with you two or you three tomorrow. Then I just go find my cot and go to sleep.
All right, guys, it's sleepy time. Sleep, sleep.
Is anyone interested in posting guards, or does everyone just want to go to sleep?
It's a
I'm
shimmer for
outside.
my house. Oh, okay.
Some
If
guards.
if the gravekeeper is trusting
could
to sleep by
also- I could
himself,
also
I
keep
think
watch.
we're safe.
I will say this, there's really no reason to do a grounds guard because my house is considered what you call sacred grounds. Therefore, all types of animals and creatures go by, but at the same time, it is a natural barrier of its own, so it's hidden. So, in other words, if you are outside the place, you wouldn't see the house. Only within a certain distance, as they were at, they were able to see it. That's
Yeah, so I'm
not
like,
outside
if he,
necessarily to keep guard, but
yeah. No, I get your point. I'm just letting you know though, at night it's a natural barrier, so it already hides itself, even if it's in plain sight. That's the thing. It's
I
magic.
will look to
In other
my.
words, I will say my house was designed on ancient magic, thousands of years old. I can't replicate it anywhere else.
Will look to my sister, and say, "You're the oldest. Do you trust it?"
I mean, you're the oldest.
Only when you're wrong.
Hmm.
Okay, everybody sleep.
Celestine just kind of pouts.
Sleep time.
We all sleep. We all sleep.
I will admit that conversation, despite being how small it was or how short it was, that's still fucking hilarious. I will admit that was pretty good.
All right,
I
everybody.
just huddle in a corner.
Sleepy time, everybody.
Sleepy time,
Yep.
everybody. Shh.
Hooray.
Yay!
As everybody is, getting down to sleep wherever they are, outside, inside, on the floor,
Upside down on a tree.
upside down on a tree,
Can I be on the roof?
or the roof. You have the roof now.
I'm fucking with you. I'm not upside down on a tree.
As everybody sleeps soundly, nothing happens. Bad guys, nothing. Actually, pretty nice night. Pretty peaceful.
All right.
Scared.
Then they wake up in the morning, cock-a-doodle-doo. It's morning.
I'll admit my character's an early riser, so I come back with like a dead rabbit for breakfast or something, and I start cooking it. That's what people see.
Jesus.
Yeah, seriously. My character is an early riser, so I wake up very early in the morning and just get me something.
Can I
Actually, people
roll?
notice. You
Sorry.
will notice me praying by the fire. That's what you will be seeing me do while a dead creature is being
If
cooked.
anybody is
So that's
vegetarian,
what's
there
happening.
is berries all around for these vegetarians.
Huh?
Vegetarians.
If it's anybody's a
Suki's
Call it-
vegetarian, there is
Suki's
some
dead
berries.
asleep outside.
Almost like VeggieTales, Aiden. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
They
Yeah.
can they can go eat Vegemite.
VeggieTables. Yes. Yeah. There's like little red raspberries and black raspberries just out front of my house.
Okay.
It's a small little bush, but yeah. So
Can I roll for Ralph's cooking in the morning?
Oh dear,
oh god,
that's frightening.
that is mighty frightening for an accent.
You know, it's been a long night.
Since you disturbed my prayer, I just kind of look over at you and I'm like, huh?
You mind?
I don't even say that. No, I just look at you and go, is there something you need?
Sorry, it's just morning ruffles in the throat. Green tea helps a bit.
I said there's still some more on the stove over there if you need it. Kind of point off to the right.
Don't mind if I do. Holy shit.
I said I also have some honey there too, if that helps.
I might as well need that too. Soften the throat up a bit. Got a deep throat. I might
As you
lick
all
the
are
bar.
having breakfast,
And I'm actually still reading my history book that I was reading last night because I picked it back up and started reading it after I was cooking or continuing to cook. Sorry.
Can I just eat his jar of
as
honey?
as you all were making breakfast, an old lady appeared from the forest, yelling for help.
I immediately jumped the fuck up, closed my book, and just like run the fuck outside. Like actually, this time I don't float. I'm running on all fours like a normal fox would. And,
Yes,
We'd
feet.
follow him.
Yeah.
and I just
Help!
immediately
Help!
slide and go to a halt within
Help!
probably
Help! Could
within.
somebody help me? Could somebody help me?
Can I roll insight?
Yes.
13.
Can I also roll insight?
Sure. Okay, so we have a 13.
Can we all roll in?
You know what? I'm gonna roll.
Sure, everybody
15.
rolls insight.
15.
We
Wait,
got
wait,
a
wait.
15.
I'm gonna roll
We
my
got a
insight.
15, a 13.
I
15.
I'm gonna roll
I
my
have
insight.
reason. I have reason to roll insight because
I
feel
rolled
like
a
it's kind of.
12.
Oh,
I
was
just
I
find
already
it
rolled an
weird.
eight. Yay, I got the best score in aid. Yeah.
I just
I got a
I just
6.
find it weird.
I had a weird lump just form on my thumb. Hold on real quick.
Oh,
Yeah, no, seriously, within like a 5-second period, and it was a blister, I think.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, it's
Okay,
fine. It's
who
already
got the
been
high?
vended.
Okay, can I know who got the highest? Insight. Anybody had a higher than 15?
Wait. I rolled a 12 plus
I think 15's the highest.
17. I rolled a
Okay.
17 on mine.
Okay, so you see an old lady basically yelling for help. Help! Help!
Is she?
Yes.
No,
Can I
go ahead.
roll? Oh, sorry. I was actually gonna say, could I roll a perception check since I kind of.
Okay, yes, and the other person who was about to say something?
I was just gonna ask, is there something around, or is she just like laying on the ground asking for
She's
help?
no, she ran out of the forest and asking. She's very panicky. Her clothing is basically almost ripped to shreds, like she's been attacked.
Can I roll a perception check to see if she's been injured physically outside of tattering? Like,
Sure.
okay. I rolled a 12 plus 3. I rolled a 15.
15. So you see
Yeah.
there's some scratches and bruises around her.
I immediately run over there, and I would assume the sisters are somehow keeping up pace with me at this point since I'm on all fours. I say, you guys with me. She looks very injured, and we may need to assist her now. She's bleeding. And does she fall over by the time we get to her? Like what?
No, she's just very weak. She's on her knees basically right
Okay, if she's definitely that, I say, I need somebody to help me pick her up. I say, we're gonna. I don't know who you are, but
I'll nod to my sister, and I will interpose myself in front in case anything tries to follow her.
I the when I see you set up that defensive, I just kind of nod at you at that same time as you do that. So which sister is helping me at this point?
Celestine.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Celestine, I look at you and I say, can you help me with her feet? Because she looks very weak.
Yes, but first I should do something real quick for them. You might notice a glowing light coming from me. I'm healing them right now.
Okay. I just tell I just tell the lady to I basically soothe the lady and tell her to calm down and all that. And just like say we got you.
Oh, thank you
And if it
so much. Oh, thank you. I was attacked. I was attacked by those ninjas. They were close by. And she points towards the forest that's nearby the house. Over there. They're over there. There are
Wait, by
4 of
my
them.
house?
Yeah, by your house. Yeah. Like
I
not
just kind of I
by your house, but like, like on the forest side, like way over there.
oh on the opposing side is what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, on the opposing side, yes.
I just kind of look up at Celeste. I don't know if Celeste looks at me, but I just kind of I have a perplexed look in my eyes and I'm very you can kind of tell that I'm the gears are grinding. I say
You know what really grinds my gears?
Jesus fucking Christ. I knew you were going to pull
You
out one of those.
know.
Fuck. Anyway, all right. So after that, I say this, and then it almost looks like I have a realization. It comes to a point, and I'm like, all right, let's patch up her wounds, get her back to the house. We need to go in the forest. That's what we need to do. It seems like it's time. I think.
Time to what? Time to duel? Beyblade?
Time
I
to
got both.
go after these ninjas
Do, 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 do,
demons.
do, do.
It's time we face these ninja demons because it seems like they may have an outpost or some kind of base out there, and we need to stop it.
I asked the
Azil.
old lady.
Oh, go on.
I asked the
Continue.
old lady what was the ninjas doing in your village.
There, I was not. I was not in my village. I was just out with my son, picking berries, and all of a sudden they came out of nowhere and swiped my son out of my hands.
And then I just kind of raise an eyebrow, and I look at the old lady and I say, "Do you know what this ninja potentially could have looked like?"
They were all black. I couldn't see. I could only see their eyes.
What color were they?
There were some blues, some greens, some browns.
Hmm.
They have pink eye?
Oh.
Shit, do they have an eye disease that we don't know about?
No, but oh wait, they had a tattoo on their eye.
What
It's
did
it's
it
it,
look like?
it's like a symbol. Here, let me.
What kind of symbol?
What does it look like? Yeah. What does this symbol look like? Could you make it out?
Let me find a design.
I got you. Damn. This thumb must have had a weird random ass blister because shit is burning.
Also, while she is doing her thing, I am also casting mend on her clothing. That way, she's
Okay,
yeah.
They
all
had
I
good.
got
these
you.
tattoos
Wait, where'd you post it in chatting?
in session.
Session.
Scenes.
Ah, the edgy tribal tattoo.
I
Yes,
know,
yes.
right? Okay, for one, I do like tribal tattoo designs. I think they're cool. But also, mm,
Ah.
mm,
Had
mm,
they had these
curious.
tattoos.
I'll admit, for me, it feels like there's something familiar. And I said, I need to go grab one of my books. But we need to make sure she is good first before I do that.
They're out in the forest. You must catch them. They're out in the forest.
Mm.
We will do our best, ma'am. Do not worry.
What do
Wait, is
what direction
everybody
did you
here
see?
at this point? Wait, hold
What
on.
direction did you What direction did you see the ninjas go?
To the east. To the east.
Hmm.
Does somebody have a compass? I don't know what way's east.
East is at the tree line on the
Stare
other
at the
side of my
sun.
house.
Direction the sun rises from.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Which is what I am assuming is the tree line on the other side of my house. Is that true? DM.
Yes.
Is it the tree line on the other side of my house?
Correct.
At that point, I just kind of like get up a little bit and I'm like, I need to grab one of my books. Like right now. There's a.
The
Hmm.
the injured woman really suggests y'all to leave into the forest immediately to fetch your son.
And I say, before I do anything, I look down at her and I'm like, ma'am, we'll get your son. But there's something more sinister at stake here.
Just need to put on my Crocs into sport mode, so it takes a minute.
I don't know about you, but I put on my sport Crocs for my paws. You know what I mean?
Got my pumped up kicks.
I'm gonna be for real, just for the memes in my house. If you guys actually do a perception check, right next to my bed, you will find a pair of Kasune styled sport Crocs.
Oh no.
Oh.
They are the colors of my black robe. So you cannot find them.
Oh my god.
Just paw and everything.
The DM is regretting inviting me.
You're welcome.
We love the sports Crocs. Actually, I'll say this. I'll say to whomever is all there, I'm assuming everyone else is here now because of the lady screaming and all that. I just kind of look back at
Yeah.
everybody and I say, I will be back. I'll be right back, right quick. You guys just stay with her, make sure she's good. I need to grab one of my books. And you just see me immediately just kind of like, I don't even run on all fours. I just kind of like zip as a hover. I hover and zip my shit all the way out to my house. I'm like, hold on. And then I come back with a book that almost looks like 1,000 years old, but somehow was well kept. And I start reading immediately.
Would
So
you invite this lady into your home so she has somewhere safe to be while we're out?
And I said, fuck. As soon as you say that, I almost like closed my book and I'm like, shit. Yeah, that is, yes, do that too. Basically, I'm like multitasking in my brain at this point. I'm like, thank you for reminding me. Yes, can you guys help her into the house, please, if possible? That'd be cool. And I say, um, there is a prepared there is actually a prepared amount of lavender tea just for her in the house. So there is still some left over. Make sure you give that to her. That should help with soothing her as well.
So I guess then the two of us will take her over there and then come back to making sure she's settled.
Yeah. I think I'll probably just meet you guys at the house because at this point everyone else is pretty much congregated at the house. So I zip back to the house. They think everything's normal. I'm like sitting, they just see me sitting down frantically reading a book, flipping through pages like a madman. And then suddenly the sisters come back with the lady. So I'll leave it there. So